single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Good morning, my lovelies. It's Kulipup here, and I'm just sitting here with my beloved, of course. Are you on there? Yeah.
No.
And we're just having our morning coffee, and we're getting ready to go for a walk. You can see that I was cooking and stuff. Yeah, I used the butane today because it's raining. Anyway, I was just because I had some really great conversations with some really great people yesterday while I was online, and hopefully got through a few barriers as well. But one of the things that came up was the subject of forgiveness. And I really, really wanted, because I didn't emphasize the way Lipa and I were speaking right now. I didn't emphasize on it in this way. So I thought, you know what, it's best to make a quick video just to help anybody else who may be struggling with forgiveness. And so what we were saying, or what we were kind of going through, was where people struggle with forgiveness. And I don't mean that they struggle to forgive. I mean that they struggle with forgiving everybody because they believe that that is what love is to offer forgiveness to anybody that wrongs you, anybody that harms you, and, you know, take it upon you and be in the love and be in the light, right? And yes, of course, you do want to forgive those, you know, you forgive them for yourself, not for them though. But I wanted to delve a little bit deeper into that, because when you forgive those who have caused you such atrocious abuse, but yet they have no intention, or they can show no intention of curbing that abusive behavior towards you, and you continually forgive them, that's not living in love and light. That is being negligent and self-degrading to yourself, to your heart. That is not love and light, right? To forgive an abuser simply to then watch them do the exact same thing consistently over and over and over again. How is that love? How is that love? Because you are not loving yourself.
Yeah, you have to think about the love that you have for yourself.
Right?
You know, like at what point, if the cycle keeps continuing, at what point, like whose fault is it? Is it yours or the abusers? Abusers will do what abusers do. They're gonna do what they're programmed to do. They're gonna do what feels good to them,
which is abuse.
Which is abuse, right? So if you're aware of that, at what point is it your fault if you keep?
Well, not your fault, but at what point do you have to take responsibility for the abuse that's
different
being...
wording, same thing, I think, but different wording.
I don't like putting blame on individuals because everybody's going through their journey, right?
Yeah, true.
But yeah, so I'm gonna like, at what point do you come into awareness that this is what's happening? And the way I just was mentioning it, and the way I kind of explained myself with Lip here, was, if you look within nature, right? Because we are beings of nature, we're just taken out of our natural habitat and put in concrete and cages. But if you look at nature, where life starts, where life is most efficient and where life is best, what do you see? All right? You see flourishing beauty, but you also realize that every single thing in nature has a defense mechanism. Shayla has claws. She's a cat. She needs claws. They are used for her purpose, but also used for defense. Plants produce certain enzymes, certain chemicals that if certain bugs eat them, they defend themselves, right? The reason why they do this is because you are here, they are here, plants, animals, they're all here for a purpose. If they do not defend themselves, if you do not defend yourself against abuse, it stops you from being able to complete your purpose. It stops the plants and animals from being able to complete their purpose, right? If they cannot complete their purpose, then the natural order of things will fall apart and decay, and that is where we go into the realm of death, right?
It'd be mayhem.
Exactly. Right? So, and just think, if you're walking out into nature and you come across a bear and you're an abuser, right? You're used to beating up men, women, and children. You're used to raping. You're used to force. You're used to hunting. You're used to all of these things, right? Which are so horrible. Go out in nature with just the skin on your back, right? And go slap a bear. Go try to rape a bear, right?
Don't do that.
Talk in a degrading way to a bear with aggression.
Yeah, have that
right?
negative.
Just come up with that negative energy to that bear. What's that bear gonna do? He gonna beat the shit out of you. You're gonna get mauled.
He's gonna slap the shit out of you.
Because that bear was just minding its own business. However, if you come and bring abuse to that bear is going to defend itself, because that bear's like, what?
But you wouldn't judge the bear though. You wouldn't say, oh, that bear, I can't believe that bear did that to me, or you can't, like, oh, how could you,
or I must, or the bear's not going, oh, I must forgive this human,
right,
for beating me and raping me. No, that bear is going to defend itself to equal proportions as to how it is being attacked.
And understanding that the bear has a divine right to defend itself.
Divine right to defend itself, because it is doing so, because if it does not, it cannot complete its purpose, which is to hunt deer, which is to eat the berries and spread the seeds through its waste, It cannot complete its purpose if it is there taking abuse and then forgiving the abuser, right? It just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
The plants, how successful would plant life be if it said, oh, bugs, I forgive you for eating my leaves. Now I'm going to wither and die because I'm just going to continue letting you eat my leaves. Of course not. As humans, we don't have very many predators that come to get us. We don't, because we are tenders to this beautiful garden, right? What we have to worry about, what we have to defend ourselves from, is literally ourselves. It's literally other humans, right? So at the end of the day, forgiveness is one thing, right? Forgive those who truly are looking for forgiveness and who want to stop their actions and who want to stop the abuse and who want to develop and who want to progress. Forgive the ones who have seen the errors in their ways, and who want to just live in love and light. Those are the individuals that should get forgiveness. But if you have somebody who's just continuously attacking you, I don't care if that is physically, mentally, emotionally, and they have absolutely no recollection or intention to stop this abuse, then you have every bloody divine right, and it is your purpose to defend yourself, right? It is your purpose to move away from this, or, like I say, just defend yourself, right? So when we're speaking of forgiveness, you forgive and you let go for yourself, right? If you have somebody who is abusing you and who is continually doing it, you can just be like, you know what? I recognize that I allowed this to happen to me, right? So I forgive myself for allowing it to happen to me. You, on the other hand, can go bugger off, because I will never allow you to do this to me again, right? And if you ever try to do it to me, I will defend myself. However, I need to, right? Forgiveness. Hope that helps. I really do hope this helps when it comes to learning, what is within love and light, what is there. Like, you have a divine purpose and you were given the tools to defend yourself, use them, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Love yourself, forgive yourself above all else. That's what's important. All right.